Yes, Juan Fernandez, Guapateo, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Good morning.
Hi, Miss Taylor. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about your new show. First question would be, what was your reaction when you sort of found out that Ryan was sort of retooling or the golden age of Hollywood? Because it's not only sort of capturing the period, it's not romanticizing, it's sort of reworking it.
Well, it's typical of Ryan to bring an element that was not expected up front. I mean, at first I thought this was just going to be a straightforward love letter to the period, which would have been perfectly worthy on its own and would have been a fun thing to do. But then he wanted to add this element that ends up, making us just feel a lot of things that may have influence on us in the future. It was really something to see something that did not happen that you sort of wish would have. And it's kind of a rueful feeling and a sense of loss, like a lost opportunity. And whenever people really feel a sense of a lost opportunity, it perhaps makes them adjust their thinking or adjust their awareness in the future. And so, I mean, Ryan is a very far-reaching individual. He has a lot of influence, and he knows that he potentially does, and he's not being careless with it. He has wonderful instincts about how to tell a story and what will be effective and what actors can do with roles.
Most definitely. So let's, in terms of the character, Ellen Kincaid is a mentor to a lot of the characters in the. I was wondering, you studied with Stella Adler. Did you channel anybody in particular for her, or was she
not
fully?
Consciously?
Okay.
Not consciously, but unconsciously, certainly, because you hear older people say, "But I feel exactly the way I felt when I was 25," and in a way, I do. So I'm not always aware. Well, I'm old. I'm an elder. I'm beyond an elder. I'm a seriously elder. I'm a way up there elder, and I don't feel like a wise person, but I see that to some people I am. And I see that I cut to the chase sometimes. I'm an older person. I'm more philosophical. I have a long view. I don't get overly excited about things that are of no importance. I see that something is of no importance when other people are all hysterical about it. I say this is of absolutely zero importance. And so I think I do have some influence over people. And certainly my experience with Stella, who, I mean, I was 35 or 6 when I started studying with Stella. I was already a mature person. So I really got her brilliance and all that she had to share. And so I think that being cast in this role of someone who is a guide, is a leader. She's like an early day marketer. She's advising performers how to be, how they must be, how they must not do certain other kinds of things. She is a talent picker. She has a force in the studio where she'll say to the studio head, "This guy is good. We should cast him in this picture," or "This picture sucks. We shouldn't make this picture." Well, sucks would not be a word that she would use. But yeah, it's I've often played characters who had a lot of authority, but this playing authority in this particular world, which is sort of a meta experience, being a member of an the entertainment industry, and playing someone who was a force in the entertainment industry. It's, I mean, it's like, you know what you're talking about. So it's been a lot of fun to play this and very interesting. And I'll miss this role.
Yeah, she's fantastic. A spinoff. Let's tell Ryan it's a spinoff.
The Ellen and Dick show.
I would definitely. Yeah, there you go. That's the name. In the beginning of the episode, without spoiling anything, I want to be careful so I don't spoil it for the viewers. So you don't think that Dylan and you are going to intersect, but we do get a little bit of practice reunion. So were you surprised when those two characters sort of intertwined?
Well, that's Ryan for you. I mean, I remember saying to him, I guess we were on the phone. I said, "Really? I mean, Ryan, really?" And I, of course, doubted it. I mean, I wondered, given my age, I said, can't make this fly. And Ryan is extraordinary. He has an instinct of what will work and what won't work. He also instills a lot of confidence in you. I mean, he offered me this role, and it was very flattering to be offered this role by Ryan. He said, "You can play this. You can play this out, and she's a wonderful character." So to have a guy with the kind of insight that Ryan Murphy has say, "This role is for you. This is for you to play." It's very empowering. And so when he said we were going to take this story in that direction, I trusted him. I asked for his support. I didn't want to have any, given my age, and my generation, I said, I really don't want anything explicit. And by return email, he said, of course, don't even think about it. I will protect you. And he did. And the result scene is, I just saw them myself, and it's quite a show, isn't it?
Yes,
I was
it's
really
fantastic.
very swept up in it by the end, really just carried along.
And I could talk to you forever, but you got other journalists and my time's up. So thank you so much for taking the time. I've always admired you as an actress. So it's a deep honor to get to talk to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Juan. Thank you very much.
All right.